What's going on, guys? It's Ken and John, and this is another episode of Pub, Suds, and Grubs presents the Speakeasy.
What's going on, Ken?
Hey, man. It's been a whole week, and
It's another week.
I kind of missed you, bud.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Feeling a lot better from the last time. Getting over this. This is
Awesome,
good.
man.
This is
Awesome.
great.
I'm so happy, man. It's just, it's been a roller coaster with all this stuff. So,
It has.
and once again, as always, I'm happy to have a nice new beer with you.
Yes, sir.
What are we drinking here, John?
We have another collaboration.
All right, and what we got?
Two pretty good breweries. We're
Okay.
going to we're going to New England for this one.
Oh.
We have Trillium Brewing.
Did you bring... Okay, I'm sorry, keep going.
We have Trillium Brewing outside of Boston, Massachusetts, with a collab with Proclamation Ale in Warwick, Rhode Island.
I was going to say, did you bring a game face? But I wanted you to finish first, because it
brought
looks
my
like you,
game
it looks
face.
like you did. So,
Here's another IPA,
all right.
6%. No, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. What's the alcohol again?
6%.
Yeah,
6%. Another crusher, man.
yeah.
Another
Because I
crusher.
was going to say it doesn't seem like it's going to put me on my ass necessarily.
This one is called Second Derivative.
Okay.
And this is a good brew.
Trillium.
Trillium does good things.
I mean, you've been to Proclamation before. I
have.
actually haven't been to either one of these, but I'll have to say Trillium has been one of my favorite go-to breweries over the last whatever years. I mean, they
I
just
have to agree.
yeah, they are awesome.
They're in my top 5 and probably closer to the top of that top 5.
Yeah. And what did you think when you went to Proclamation, man?
Proclamation was really cool, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I think they have like New Jersey rules where they don't sell alcohol there. I mean, I'm sorry, food.
Food, yeah.
But I went on a day, they had like 10 food trucks outside. It was awesome.
Well, that's a loophole. I like the food trucks. Sometimes the food trucks are better food
trucks
than the
are
breweries.
great.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the place was real cool inside. You
Yeah.
know, they had some video games and they had these big wooden benches and tables. And then they had a couch and they played movies in there.
Oh, yeah.
So you can just go there. And
What did they
watch
have on? Do you
movies.
remember?
I don't remember what they had on.
Yeah.
And then they have a window where you can actually see them canning and stuff. So it
Oh,
was,
that's cool.
It was a really cool spot.
It's interesting when you see these breweries. You almost forget sometimes. You go and you think, oh, there's a cool spot to buy a drink, and sometimes, depending where you are, get some food. But you kind of sometimes are like, wait, oh, people actually work here that are making beer and producing things,
Yeah,
you know?
And I believe they had, within the last year or two, I don't know if it's their owner or their head brewer passed away.
Oh.
And I believe this beer is a tribute to him. I was reading the can, and they mentioned it on there. And it's a beer to celebrate his life and creativeness. And the place was really cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a big fan of Rhode Island. It's one of my favorite places to go visit and stay over. And they have a lot of good breweries up there.
Well,
New England, I mean, it's a New England Pale Ale, right?
Well, you are Italian. Have you been to Providence before or not?
That's the only place in Rhode Island I haven't been to yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
That's
tried.
your people, man.
That's my peeps. I can get some good gabagool up there.
Yeah, gabagool.
But me and the wife would go up for 3 or 4 days. Just a little getaway. There's just us, no kids.
There's so much up there, man. Yeah.
is.
Rhode Island's cool for the small state,
Yeah.
It's, they got a lot of...
Good beaches. We would
Good
hit 3 or
spots.
4 breweries, and I think Proclamation. I think I'm safe to say that it's probably Rhode Island's most popular.
Oh, yeah. Well, it makes sense. If you're doing collabs with Trillium,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
Trillium's huge, man. They're huge. So,
Trillium's good. So what do you got? Massachusetts got Trillium and Treehouse, right?
Yeah, you got Treehouse.
They're both fire. They both got to be neck and neck in popularity.
Yeah, up there you got Lawson's. There's so many good spots. The Alchemist is up. I mean, now we're going into towards like Vermont and everything.
Right.
But yeah, there's definitely some good spots up there.
I gotta say, I mean, New Jersey is great with the breweries, and the Hudson Valley in New York is starting to, come alive with breweries. But New England's probably the place to go. I mean, that's what it's called, right? It's a New England
it's
IPA.
New England IPA. I guess.
Yeah, so-
I mean, just like all these different areas, they have their, you have your West Coast IPAs. Russian River. You have
Pliny, right? Pliny the Elder.
Yeah, Pliny the Elder, Pliny the Younger. All those good ones and stuff. So yeah, I mean, West Coast also has Monkish, and there's some good options over there.
There is, but we can't sleep on the East Coast.
Yeah.
This Northeast,
is there a Jersey? I don't know. Would there be like a Jersey beer? Like, we're not necessarily New England, or do we just copy everyone else? It seems like it, right? As long as it's good beer, that's all I care about. If it tastes good, I don't care if you're copying or whatever.
I agree.
If it's it goes down nice and smooth.
I mean, in New Jersey is a Northeast state, so we're not New England, but we're a Northeast state, so we're kind of affiliated with the same area.
Yeah, and we have plenty of awesome breweries, which we've already discussed a few. So
but we do this, and we show that we like to spread the wealth all over the country. Eventually we'll get to a West Coast brewery.
Yeah, sure.
And maybe we'll even change it up soon, and we can. We've only been doing IPAs, but there's so many more varieties of beer.
Yeah, I feel like I've been kind of going backwards when trying different varieties and everything. I mean, in the beginning, I was actually more into Belgian beers and like Le Fin du Monde, from Unibrew, and some of these.
CC.
That's oui. And I was doing things like that.
And you were a big stout guy too.
I was a lot more into stouts. I just feel like the older I get, the more sensitive my stomach is to some of these things. Stouts are very heavy on sugar a lot of time. Like just super sweet.
Right.
Or
I think
lactose,
you switched your stouts with the bourbon.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I switched. I don't even have beer as much as I used to either. Right. So, so like when we do this podcast, it's always like, all right, cool. There's some beer again. It's been a little bit. Yeah.
Shout out to Trillium. One day we will get there.
Yeah.
We'll have to do a road trip.
Yeah,
there's a lot of brews. Nice. We can hit Trillium, Treehouse, Proclamation on the way back.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to take a road trip soon.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That'd be a blast.
What goes great with beer?
Wow, I think I know what this is leading into.
Yeah,
what goes great? Wings, and also, with the Super Bowl coming up soon, that's another thing too. That's something.
Who's your pick to win the Super Bowl this year?
Oh. I think I might see Tampa in there, man. I think
you're gonna stick with Brady.
Tom Brady, man. There's something like he is the GOAT, man. He's the GOAT.
You're right on that one.
I used to say Peyton Manning was, but now I'm like, man.
No. Actually, I think I'm into Aaron Rodgers this year.
Yeah.
He's not one of my favorite characters, but he's proven a point this year. And I think he's going to go all the way.
Well,
those are two teams that are, in my prediction, are going to be in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, I mean they're both solid teams. I mean anyone that makes the playoffs or whatever. So
And when I think Super Bowl, I think wings, man. You got to have your wings for the Super Bowl.
Your Buffalo wings, man. Oh. That's what we're getting into. Yeah,
we are.
So today we're doing something a little bit different. We've been
neglecting the Grubs part of it.
Yeah, we said we got to bring some more Grubs. So we got to bring some more Grubs. Today. Yeah, so today we're doing some Grubs. I went to Hackettstown today and picked up from Marley's Gotham Grill okay. Well, I hate to call these wings.
Right. Well, we didn't cheat, but we went. We didn't want to be all sticky and nasty on the podcast.
We didn't want to embarrass ourselves on this, so
we're licking fingers.
So we did a boneless version. We did a boneless. So,
but Marley's got. I believe they're famous for having 200 flavors.
250 plus.
Oh my God.
They've got quite a few. So I had stopped there today, and the cool thing was I actually had when I was ordering I know they sell by the dozen, and I was like, all right, well, I'll just get two options. And the guy on the phone's like, do you want to split these into two different flavors? And I said, yeah. I'm going to get 4 different ones now.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so 2 of them John and I had discussed prior, which was the bourbon apple glazed and just a standard mild
buffalo sauce.
And then the ones I picked after was a bourbon honey mustard brown sugar, which I've been wanting to try as well. So I just threw it. I just said I'm going to throw that on there. I told the guy, and then the other one I actually asked the guy who worked there. I said, "What's your go-to?" And he said, "Bang bang,
bang bang,
bang bang." So I said, "All right, man, I'll roll with that." Yeah. So
what is a bang bang? I see that on a lot of menus. Bang bang shrimp and it's hot.
It's like a mixture of mayonnaise, sriracha, I think, and a couple things, and
little kick, right?
Yeah, it's got a little kick to it, I think. So, but let's see. First, can you? My angle's not that great here. Would you be able to show a video there on video what we have here?
Yeah.
For those people who are listening, check us out on YouTube, and you'll be able to see this.
Subscribe, like, comment.
Yes.
We have our mild buffalo.
Okay.
I know this is going to be hard to see from here.
All right.
We have our brown sugar.
Yeah, that's a brown sugar.
Bourbon honey mustard. Bourbon brown sugar honey mustard.
Or is that one? No, that one I think might.
This is the brown sugar.
Yeah, that's the brown.
This is the bourbon apple.
Yeah, that's the bourbon apple.
This is the bang bang.
And the bang bang has got like that kind of thick sauce on it.
Yeah, bang bang looks like somebody did a.
All right, so
bang bang.
You said it. All right, so
what do you want to start with?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you want to start sweet or hot first?
Why don't we start traditional? You want to start traditional?
Let's start traditional.
Traditional buffalo.
All right, guys.
And we did. You picked out mild, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry, we're gonna chew on.
Still hot.
That's a good sauce.
Yeah.
Frank's?
I don't know. John,
Good wing. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pull away.
I'm thinking right now, is the microphone with us chewing?
Sorry, guys.
If you hear any of that, we apologize.
Maybe we didn't think this through. All right.
So when John was mentioning Frank's, he was talking about Frank's Red Hot.
Frank's Red Hot,
Is that what they're using in it? Yeah.
Because you think a traditional buffalo sauce is Frank's Red Hot, a little bit of butter.
Yeah.
Maybe something else to make it spicier. Or,
let me tell you, for a mild, that one's got some kick.
It does have a kick for mild, yeah.
So with something like a mild sauce, you're going to take...
I would think that would be a medium.
Yeah, I would think more medium.
Yeah.
But with a mild sauce, typically it's going to be something like John had mentioned, like a hot sauce like Frank's. And they mix that with melted butter, and you'll toss that in there. And John and I have a lot of experience in that. Yeah,
yeah, we've eaten a lot of wings. And, we've cooked a lot of wings.
Yes, plenty.
The boneless wing is it's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
It's got the crunch.
It's got everything. It's got, but I mean, really, what we're going to discuss right now is more the sauces on it than the actual.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer a bone-in wing.
Yes, I do too.
A flat or a drumstick guy?
I am drumsticks all the way.
I'm flat.
Really?
I am flat.
My wife is kind of a drumstick person as well, so I find myself kind of saying, all right, I'll eat the flat. And I feel like I'm getting more and more into them.
Really?
Yeah, into the flat.
I'm a flat. Yeah, I love to... The drumsticks, to me, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's more crunch on the drumstick, but I'm definitely more a flat. I think is the easiest to get all the meat off of that bone, you know?
All right. Well, are we going to stick to kind of spicy, or let's stick to spicy.
All right.
Or something that's kind of similar. So we started with the milds, and now we're going bang bang.
Bang bang.
All right.
If you could see the sauce on this is
funny. I mean this. Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers, bud. I should have grabbed smaller pieces.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good sauce. It's thick.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of mayo.
Too much mayo?
I get more mayo than I get kick.
Do you eat mayonnaise regularly?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I'm a fan of mayo.
Yeah. Just not eggs.
I don't. Hard boiled.
Yeah, hard boiled. Yeah.
I don't taste the bang bang. I taste the bang, but I don't taste the bang bang. It's not. There's no kick there.
Really?
You taste the kick?
I taste spice.
I don't taste much spice.
I do.
Especially compared to that buffalo. I don't know. I don't taste as much spice. I had a lot of sauce on that one. It was very thick.
Yeah. I feel it in my mouth right now.
You really?
Yeah, I do feel some heat. So I like that one. I did.
It was a tasty sauce, though.
Yeah, I like the way it's lingering right now. To be honest with you, I think it's pretty good.
Between the two, I would go back to the Buffalo, but that was definitely.
I'm a Bang Bang guy. I think I would go Bang Bang over Buffalo.
Bang Bang.
Bang Bang. Mm-hmm. But it depends. Now, here's the other thing to consider. We are not having this. We're not doing any blue cheese or ranch. We're going straight up wing.
Right.
If I had the Buffalo with blue cheese, that might be a different story.
Right.
And it's just. That's kind of what we discussed, Project, is we're just going to go straight up wing and just see,
Yeah, we didn't want to take away from the sauce that was on there.
Exactly.
And me, are you a blue cheese or a ranch guy?
Blue cheese all the way.
I agree. I'm a blue cheese guy, and especially with a hotter wing. You have a stomach for hot, or is that really as hot as you go?
Here's the thing. I love hot. I love spicy.
Hot don't love you.
But hot don't love me.
Yeah, I hear you on that one.
It's
going to be a long ride home.
I'm going to end it at that before I get to
TMI. No, I got you.
Yeah, so.
No, I totally understand that.
Yeah, so that's the only issue with hot. But I can eat, geez. I would eat ghost pepper wings,
Yeah, I agree.
But it's just...
And I think that's where the blue cheese comes in play. I think a sweet sauce, you don't need blue cheese or ranch or anything.
Yeah. Ranch, I don't know. Ranch just doesn't do it for me, man.
I'm not a ranch guy at all. Not on my salads, not anywhere. I don't dislike it. If it's there, I'll use it. But.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
What do we got next, bud?
All right. Well, being that we are every week we drink bourbon, we got a couple bourbon options.
Yes, we did. You want to do the?
Let's do the bourbon apple.
Okay. And of course, I grabbed the big piece of that one too. You can tell I was hungry.
Yeah, I got a small one.
So maybe I'll just eat half of it.
This sauce looks pretty thick.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this is probably made with some applesauce.
Yeah, I see something on there. That might be a slice of this, like maybe a sliced apple or something on there.
Yeah, I was thinking like a chunky applesauce, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a shot.
All right.
That's good. I definitely taste apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could eat a lot of those, yeah.
That's nice and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's really good.
Honestly, if we weren't doing a show that included bourbon, I probably wouldn't think of looking at that.
Yeah.
On that big menu.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we did.
You can go on for like an hour looking at all these 250 plus. You're like, oh, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good.
They had some crazy flavors on that list.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I saw something with like sauteed mushrooms or something.
Yeah, there was a fajito of peppers and onions. Yeah. There was a vodka sauce.
Which I don't think I would get with bone-in. I would get it with... But then again, now you're turning into, is this like going to a Chinese place and getting sesame chicken or something? You know what I mean? Where you're just eating it from a dish and just...
Right.
Is it? You're kind of really steering away from wings. But hey, man, I'll try it. Why not?
Hey, I'll try it. Absolutely. Yeah. I'll get a dozen and split up those flavors all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
This last one I'm more interested in, though.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of honey mustard.
This one is the bourbon honey mustard brown sugar.
You can't go wrong with honey mustard and brown sugar together.
Yeah, brown sugar, baby.
I love honey mustard. Are you a honey mustard fan?
I love it. Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Me too. You actually have a great recipe for honey mustard. I remember.
Yeah. I can't tell you it, though.
No, damn.
It's a secret.
All right, let's give this a shot. Last one. This looks sweet, very saucy.
Yes, this one's more saucy than the apple, bourbon apple glazed. Yeah.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. If I was steering away from traditional buffalo,
you
can't beat traditional buffalo.
Yeah, this one's really, really good.
This is my favorite one.
All right. I think I'm actually going to agree with you on this.
I'm picking up that honey mustard.
Yeah.
I taste the brown sugar.
At first, I'm like, I don't think anything's going to beat the Bang Bang for me.
Yeah.
So I really like the Bang Bang. But that bourbon, honey mustard, brown sugar.
That was awesome.
I mean, when you start taking one flavor after the other, after the other, after the other, and you're taking up like 5 different things and trying to put it together. I mean, that's a challenge in itself.
It is.
Are people gonna taste that bourbon, the honey mustard, the brown sugar, as opposed to something that might be just bourbon and apple? But I'm getting everything, I think, on that one, man.
It was
solid.
Sweet, not too sweet.
Yeah, that one's solid.
Yeah, I dig that.
Yeah. So
I hope there's more.
I think I'll start with it. I'm going to go with that bourbon, honey mustard, brown sugar.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go bang bang.
Bang bang.
Yes, bang bang.
I'll go traditional buffalo.
You're going to go traditional buffalo. So we agree on the first one, and then I'm doing the bang bang. You're doing traditional buffalo, and then I think I'm going traditional buffalo after bang bang.
Okay.
And then
I'll probably do bang bang
as your third.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then bourbon apple glaze, which is a shocker because that one was fantastic as well.
It was. Yeah, that doesn't speak just because that's 4th on the list of the 4 that we just had doesn't mean it was bad.
No, not at all. That was actually really good. I'm almost tempted to switch it around because it was really good. Yeah.
I mean, if we were to take out the traditional buffalo, just because it is traditional buffalo, and we wanted to go like different something, that would be my top 3. Yeah. That was good.
All right, so for the next 30 episodes, we'll be trying the rest of the things.
We'll do 4 every week until we hit all 250.
that would be interesting.
So, all right, shout out to Marley's Gotham
Grill out of Hackettstown. And what else is out of Hackettstown? There's a couple breweries over there, isn't there?
Zigmeister, right?
Yeah, Zigmeister's over there. What else? Manskirt.
Is Jersey Grill out there that way?
Jersey Grill's there too. Yeah. There's a few places. So if you're in Hackettstown area, go stop by those breweries.
Yep.
Grab a few and grab a few of these.
Yep. Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, awesome stuff.
So where else? We've been around, man. We've eaten a lot of wings in our lifetime.
Yeah.
So where else do you like to get your wings from? Like, what do you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's so many good. So I actually, little tidbit here. I actually went to the Anchor Bar, the place where they originated the buffalo wing.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to go up there.
Yeah.
Was it as good as they say it is?
It's been years since I've been there. I've eaten a hell of a lot more wings since then.
Right.
So when I actually did have it, I'd be a better judge now because I've had so much more wings. Do I remember it being good? Yes, I do. I remember it being very good. I even remember the beer I had when I was there. I had a honey brown, I think it was.
Nice.
Yeah, I even remember what I was drinking. I was just like, oh, honey brown. And back then, I was kind of into that stuff.
Now, did they have like hot, mild?
Yeah, from what I recall, yes, they had all that stuff, and the wings were like nice jumbo wings, and which makes a huge difference. I mean, that makes a huge difference. Right?
Sometimes you order wings in these little tiny things, right?
Oh gosh, yeah, it's like you're just sucking on bone.
What a waste of time.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
And wings aren't cheap anymore, man. They're
no, and it's crazy because when Anchor Bar did it, it was scraps. It was places didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
And they said, you know what? They were doing it as like a late night snack for people after the bar, we'll just fry these up, and before you knew it, that's...
Now, do you prefer a breaded wing or a non-breaded wing?
Ooh, bro, breaded gives it a nice crunch.
I like a good breaded wing once in a while. Like Hooters. Hooters had a good breaded
wing.
What's
that place in Rutherford? Isn't there a place, is it Bang, is it something, I think there's a wing place out there where they
There is, yeah.
Oh, gosh, it's gonna bother me if it was.
Isn't like Boom Boom Chicken or something?
Yes, I think that. Yeah, I think it was something like that. Yeah,
never had it.
But it was super crunchy.
Is that like a Korean fried chicken?
Yes.
You get the wings, or you get like legs, and they're super duper crunchy. Yeah.
Yeah, that place. It was definitely. It's interesting to see other people's take on wings and what they do, and like you mentioned, people bread it sometimes.
Right.
And sometimes they just throw it in straight raw, and just...
I don't mind. I'll take either way. As long as there's a good crunch,
Yeah, exactly.
I tried to make my own wings at home. I succeeded sometimes not so much.
Cornstarch?
Cornstarch.
Yeah. That'll do the trick. Yeah.
Cornstarch in the oven. I made some in the air fryer recently.
Yes, I did it with the cornstarch in the air fryer, yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And how do you do your wing sauce?
Frank's Red Hot, a little bit of butter, thicken it up.
A little vinegar or not?
That's it. No vinegar.
Sometimes I add a little bit more vinegar.
Yeah.
If I want to change it up sometimes, have you had Have you had the truff before?
No, I have not.
So the truff is like a hot sauce and
Truffle oil?
Truffle oil, yeah.
Good stuff?
It's actually really good. It became big when Oprah, I guess, had endorsed it or something. Right. And so sometimes I like to add a little bit of that to my wings. It definitely changes up the game, man. It's awesome.
I'll do a teriyaki wing. I love teriyaki. So a little bit of sesame seeds on there.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Sticky barbecue.
I'm not a huge into the barbecue, though. No. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I prefer a teriyaki or a buffalo. Buffalo, absolutely. You know who's got really good wings? Krug's down in Newark. I don't know if you've ever been there.
No, I haven't.
They have their special sauce, which is actually like scampi sauce mixed with buffalo sauce.
All right, I got nervous for a second.
Oh no, it's not that kind of special, but it is delicious, man.
Yeah,
it is delicious. And I've been to Windcraft in Atlantic City. They have a lot of sauces as well. Very good wings.
I mean, probably
they have like 50 beers on tap too. Windcraft is a good spot.
Yeah,
right? Good spot.
I mean, we're a little biased. I think
we are a little biased,
because both of us have owned a Jim Dandy's in multiple locations, and we don't anymore. But
I still do work there.
Okay,
at one of them,
so
part time, a couple nights a week.
So, but we used to eat Jim Dandy's wings like no other. So,
I will always still say, like you said, biased or not biased, my favorite wing is a Jim Dandy wing. Man.
I love them. They
Deep
get the
fried,
jumbo wings, deep
extra
fried,
crunchy.
Yeah,
that buffalo sauce.
And they never messed with it, man. It's always been the same, and it's
always been the same.
Yeah. I do like a good Jim Dandy's wing. Like I said, not to be biased, but there's plenty of other good places.
Yeah. Shout out to Jim Dandy's. They've been waiting for a shout out.
Oh yeah,
they're watching. We know you're watching.
All right,
guys. Thank you.
Yeah, we love Jim Dandy's. And there's even by me here, Redwoods actually makes some pretty damn good wings in Chester. Yeah, so
there's been a lot of times also though. I've gone to a restaurant and got an order of wings, and you're a little disappointed.
Yeah,
sometimes, I don't like them too wet.
Okay.
Back when I used to make them, when we did have the Jim Dandy's, I would deep fry them real good, dip them in the sauce, and then I would throw them on the grill.
Ooh.
And the grill would dry them up a little bit, but they were still crunchy.
I don't mind the saucy. I don't mind it myself.
Yeah, I'm not big on saucy.
It's not like drenched. Okay, here's the thing. I don't want a sauce that's like a soup, and then your wings are kind of taken out and it's dripping.
Yeah.
I just want a nice coat on it.
Especially because if you're taking wings home and they're very saucy, you're not getting any crunch when you get home. It's going to be a rubbery mess.
So what I usually do, like when I order like locally from like Redwoods or something around here, a lot of times I'll say, I just want the wings separate, sauce separate.
Side,
so they'll put in a little styrofoam cup or something like that, and then I'll grab my bowl.
Toss it when I
get home.
That's good idea.
So you still get basically what you would expect if you order it there at the restaurant. So,
and I like a good dry rub once in a while. A good Cajun dry rub or a good jerk.
Yeah,
jerk dry rub.
I've made some dry rubs before. With some brown sugar, some cayenne, salt, pepper, all that good stuff. And
good dry rub, man, can go a long way. You don't need sauce all the time.
No, you don't. Well, it's like with ribs, which we're going to plug it again. Jim Dandy's makes amazing ribs, and
that homemade barbecue sauce is the key on those wings.
Yeah,
on those ribs. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And I mean, so when you go down south, you go to like Tennessee or something, they don't do this. They do dry rub. That's just the way they do it. And it's one of those things where people might be like, "Oh, dry rub? Don't knock it till you try it."
Well, remember we did have that conversation about Equilibrium's the bonfire, and I got the dry rub ribs. They were a little bit too peppery for me.
Yes, you did say that.
So sometimes,
which he's saying was peppery for John might not be too peppery.
No,
for Ken,
absolutely.
So it's just
absolutely. I'm not a big pepper guy.
Yeah,
but I love a good, like you said, brown sugar, little cayenne.
Yes,
sweet,
paprika, salty.
Yeah,
I love
a good dry rub. Like
I love that. I love it.
A good spicy jerk dry rub or a lemon pepper.
Yeah,
I'm not big on pepper, but a lemon pepper for me, I don't know that lemon in that is. I don't know.
Yeah. So back to going out to eat and things of that sort. Me and John had a conversation the other day, and we'd like to just discuss it here in front of everyone. And do you eat alone? Do you go to restaurants alone? Do you go to breweries alone?
Is it okay to go places by yourself? Yeah. I say yay.
I absolutely say yay. I do it all the time, actually. If you follow us on Instagram, Suds and Grubs, I would say 75% of that time when you see something posted, I am by myself. I will go by myself. I go to, and I have some of the best times when I do. Not, I don't want to put my family down, or sometimes I bring my son, but he's young, so
it's relaxing. It's a getaway. Quick. You don't want to converse.
When I have my kids, sometimes a little, sometimes he's too much for me, and I just want to sit down, relax, have one drink, and hang out and enjoy my food. And the good thing is when I'm by myself too, I can sit at the bar and
you meet you talk to random people, and you find out some funny things, man, and some things you have in common, or some stories that some random
just
you're not out to make friends, but a good conversation with a random person, sometimes it's pretty cool.
Well, it was cool. The other day I was at J-Town in Hopatcon, and I'm talking to the bartender, and he's all the way out here. I'm all the way out here now, and it turns out he owned a Whiskey Cafe in Lyndhurst for quite a few years back in the
Friday night spot, right? That was a good.
It was happy hour spot on Fridays, So I'm talking to this guy, and we're just all of a sudden I'm like, before we know it, we're talking about all the old bars and everything that were in the area. He knew our old restaurant, and he knew it was a great conversation. And then before you know it, the guy sitting next to me starts talking about it, and it was just such a good time. Sometimes you need your time alone. Sometimes you need. I don't mind going to a brewery by myself. I've done it plenty of times.
I was always weary about it, and now working. I used to work closer to home. I switched locations in my job, and I work farther, so I don't get to go home. So sometimes I'll go I can go to Magnify, and I have, to pick up and talk to people. I go out for pizza. Yeah. I don't mind sitting by myself. I take my phone or I'll bring a newspaper. People don't read newspapers much anymore, but it seems like restaurants always have one available for you. Yeah. I'll go on my phone, and then I'll talk to. I went to Bricks a couple weeks ago. I had the day off, and they opened at 12, and I was doing some errands, and it was like 12:05, and I was like, I wonder if I feel stupid walking in there. They just opened. I'm by myself.
The second you sit down, you're like, okay.
The second I walk in there, the guy's like, "Hey, what's up?" And there was already people in there eating sandwiches. You know what I mean? They were having a good time. And
I find that if I'm by myself, I make friends. Actually, I just start talking to random people. And,
some random older gentleman asked me to. He was trying to take a selfie of himself drinking a beer, and I asked him if he needed help, and we just started talking, and it was pretty cool.
Do you need help, old man, with that selfie?
He wanted a certain angle, and he couldn't get it, and I was like, "You want me to just take that for you?" And,
looks like you're struggling there, pal.
Yeah, it was cool. You just talked to a random guy, and then afterwards, it's not like you're exchanging numbers. I don't need any new friends, but it was just a cool conversation.
Yeah.
So
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either. I used to feel weird. I know a lot of people who do feel weird going by themselves.
Yeah.
I feel like losers.
Come on. Yeah, no, absolutely not.
No, I think it's definitely acceptable to. And sometimes some alone me time is good time.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm all for it. I'm fine with it. Like I said, I do it all the time. Like I said, a lot of those pictures you see on the Instagram, it's just me going somewhere, grabbing a meal, and that's it. Or the other guys too, Sometimes they,
No, definitely acceptable. Yeah. And let us know what you think. I mean, throw something in the comment.
Yeah.
What do you think? You think we're losers because we sit by ourselves and eat?
Well, now that you said that, they're all going to say yes.
And leave some comments on your favorite wing spot so we can try it. I mean, we can do this again.
Yeah, absolutely. What else were we talking about recently? Conspiracy theories.
Oh, my God, yeah. I mean, that's another thing about eating by yourself or going to a brewery by yourself, listening to people's conversations.
Yeah.
Some people say some stuff. That
the other day, and I think that's what brought it into it. We met some guy that was just kept going, just going on about that.
On and on and on.
Yeah.
And I just heard a new conspiracy theory.
Oh, what's this one?
It's not new. It's new from what I've heard.
For John, okay.
It's been around since the 60s, actually. And it's about Paul McCartney. You ever hear the Paul McCartney conspiracy theory?
No.
That he died in 1965. He got decapitated after getting into an argument with the band. And they had to find somebody who looked and sounded just like him because they couldn't replace him. And so, like in, what is it, Dear Abby? Where are they walking across the street?
Abbey Road.
Abbey Road?
Yeah.
He's like the only one without wearing shoes, and it's like a metaphor that he's dead. It's not really
come on. That's probably the most ridiculous one I've heard.
Is that ridiculous?
Yes.
And I just read a big article on it today because I was thinking conspiracy theories coming into this, and I read that, and it like blew my mind. Paul McCartney's been dead for 60 years.
No. One, because you can never replace him.
A person.
You can't replace Paul McCartney. You can't. It's just not going to happen.
Well, back in 1960, Paul McCartney really wasn't much. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That blew my mind. That's weird to me.
Yeah. That's a little bit ridiculous.
Right?
What about the birds?
Oh, the birds. Yeah, that's the newest conspiracy theory going around. That there's not many birds in the sky anymore. They're all drones, and they're watching everything we do and reporting back to the government.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think that's... I mean... That's a lot of government dollars.
Imagine being the guy waiting for the bird drone to come in. What'd you find out today, buddy? You know, like, why do they want to spy on us? You know, that's what people say with their cell phones. They're watching what I do. Who gives a shit?
There's other ways for them.
What am I doing?
Yes, exactly. Like there's other ways they can watch you where they don't have to use that kind of technology. I think
Yeah, and the planes with the chemtrails, and they're trying to kill us. And
iPhones with they can listen to us all the time. And
you know what? That might be true because I might look up on the internet for, I don't know, a pair of jeans, and next thing I'm going on Facebook and there's an advertisement for a pair of jeans.
Yes. Right? Well, I think that's the Amazon, the Alexa, the Echo and stuff, and
but so be it. So be it. If you want to know what I'm looking for on the internet, go for it. It's not gonna.
So my wife tends to put those on mute all the time. We have them around the house, the Amazon, the Echoes and stuff, and we actually have one in our bathroom, and she always puts that one on mute, and I say, "Honey, do you think I'd care if they want to hear me poop?
Yeah,
be my, go ahead, be my guest. Yeah. I'm like, you don't have to put that one on mute. That's okay.
No,
because I'm only doing a couple things in here, and showering is one of them.
Ken Pfaff had 2 bowel movements today. We just want to let you know we had 2 bowel movements today. One was looser than the other. Yeah, like come on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, I don't worry about that one. The ones where we're kind of, walking around more in like our family room or things like that, maybe we won't want it, But if that's something that we're paranoid about.
What kind of crazy conspiracy do you think of that's...
Oh, well,
do you believe? Are you a conspiracy guy?
I think that there's certain things that are, okay. I think there's certain things that they don't want us to know. For instance, and this is something I've never discussed with you before, Area 51. Okay. I think that they want us to think it's aliens. I think they really do. They're like, as long as we're thinking that the U.S. population or whoever thinks it's aliens, they're not going to start thinking about what it really is. I think there's more going on there, and it's not aliens. I think they're doing some crazy stuff over there.
Really?
Yes. And
like any
experiments or certain nuclear, things of that sort.
Right.
I just think, one, because it's highly, like, they guard that place like, like crazy.
Yep.
We don't know what's going on there.
Nope.
But like I said, I think for them, they're
if you find out, you're going to be killed right away.
Yeah, I think they're thinking naive people keep thinking it's aliens, and now I'm getting a little nervous. Now I feel like I'm going to get shot or something.
That's interesting. He brought it up, not me.
Yeah. He agrees with me. So, anyways, but
that's interesting. That's an interesting take on that. I never really thought about that.
Yes, yeah. I think Area
51. I do. I think there's.
That's aliens. What everyone thinks.
There's aliens.
That's what they wanted. Like I said, that's what they wanted. I think they just want to. They say okay, keep thinking it's aliens. That's good for us.
Right.
Because as long as they think it's aliens, they're not thinking it's what we're really doing. Which I have no clue what they're really doing.
How about the landing of the moon? What do you think about that?
Oh. I always thought it was weird that we haven't been back there since then.
Right.
So that's all I could say on that.
All right. Yeah, me, honestly, I don't know if I have much of an opinion on that.
Yeah.
A lot of people say it was fake. You tell an astronaut that, they'll want to kick your ass.
Yeah.
Could it be? Absolutely. I don't think that's as a ridiculous thing as some other conspiracies.
Yes. I mean,
the drones, the chemtrails on the planes,
yeah. What's the chemtrail thing? I don't.
When a plane goes across the sky, it leaves like their.
Yes, I know exactly what they are. Yeah. But what's the conspiracy?
People think that it's chemicals that the government's putting out to infect us, to maybe control the population. And,
gotcha. So the other day I was, and this is kind of steering away from that, I was on the highway, it was nighttime, and I saw like 4 lights in the sky in a row. Just 4 lights. Maybe it was 5. I don't know. But it was a row of lights, and then they just disappeared. And I said, "What the heck was that?" I just saw those.
And then your bourbon bottle was empty next to you.
Yeah.
Said, holy shit.
Well, they disappeared. I came home, and I told my wife about it. I'm like, let me look that up. It turns out, like SpaceX with Elon Musk and all that stuff. Apparently, what they do is they're shooting satellites and stuff constantly into space.
Well, that's pretty cool.
And that's exactly what it was. It was something like, from whatever distance, you can see it actually shooting into the sky.
Right.
This explained it for me, yeah.
I mean, we just put Michael Strahan in the friggin' space. We just put William Shatner in space. So.
Yeah.
Like the moon landing and stuff. I don't know. We can get there if we want to.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of conspiracy theories. I mean, we can go on this for forever. Some of them are a little bit more controversial than others.
There's JFK. There's
the JFK assassination.
9/11.
Yeah, 9/11. And
Princess Diana.
Yes, the Sandy Hook Elementary. I've heard so many.
Hook,
I've heard so many. And we're not saying we agree with necessarily all these or anything, but we're just saying there's plenty out there.
There's plenty out there, yeah. And if you look up some of this stuff, though, if you get into it and you get on YouTube and you go to YouTube University and you start watching all these crazy conspiracy videos, you start to believe it yourself.
Yes.
And then you got to stop watching and go into common sense and be like, you know what? Let's take a step back.
Yeah.
We don't know. Maybe better we don't know.
Yes. Yeah, some things I'm fine with not knowing. And some things I think we should know. When it comes to our bodies and everything like that, I feel like we need to know.
Right.
What's going into them, what's whatever. I mean, we've been saying it for years about, we grew up in an area where there was power lines and stuff.
Yeah. I still have 10 fingers. And everybody's, you're going to have 2 heads. You're going to have,
Yeah, cell phones too. I mean, geez, you're taking this thing has waves coming in, you're putting it on your head.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't stopped using a cell phone.
I still feel okay.
Yeah. You do look a little funny.
Yeah. That's the Trillium.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's me because I'm drinking the Trillium. That's why you look a little funny now. But
yeah, I mean, conspiracy theories are pretty crazy. I don't knock people who believe in them, but do what you do. Just
yeah.
If you start to get a little ridiculous, I might call you out a little bit.
Yeah.
But people, you believe what you want to believe.
Well, yeah. I mean, back to the alien thing. The whole thing with aliens.
I believe in aliens.
Yeah.
There has to be. There has to be some other forms. I mean, well, there doesn't have to be, but
I don't know.
Maybe
I feel that there's a lot of explanations out there. But I also, I mean, it's fine to be a little skeptical about things. Right. It's fine to question things. I personally don't believe in them, so that's where we'll disagree on that. But I think
you don't believe in. You believe in, we had this conversation. You believe in ghosts?
No.
Bigfoot?
No.
Littlefoot?
I mean, I believe there's just things that are out there that haven't been discovered yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe in that stuff. No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, John used to be a ghost hunter. So.
I am. Stories for another day.
Yeah, we'll discuss that in a different podcast. We're not going that direction.
Oh, come on. We have to hit up the paranormal. Let us know. You want us to hit up the paranormal?
Oh, God.
You know what? Let's. All right, conspiracy theories. I would like to one day go into that a little bit more. I feel like that was too brief.
Okay.
Next time we'll start off with
We'll revisit it.
Yeah, we'll revisit that. And we'll start off.
Yeah.
There's some crazy stuff going on. Maybe I can convince you that aliens and ghosts are real.
Good luck.
All right.
Good luck.
All right.
Good luck.
You know what? Thirsty.
All right.
What do you got for me?
What do we got today, buddy? Well, let me finish my last sip here.
Those are good wings, man.
Yeah.
Those are good wings.
Well.
Shout out to Ken going to Marley's Gotham Grill.
I
called by you.
Yeah, it was funny because you texted me and you're like, I'm going to be at your house at this time. And I was like, I'm going to get the food.
Yeah.
It turned out it was farther than I thought. We actually, what did you show up a minute before I got back?
I pulled up a car and I sat in the driveway. I was like, he's not home.
Like, John, it turned out to be a little farther than I thought.
Yeah. Worth it. Well worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good
stuff. All right, John, we're going to make you drink right now. So this is a breakthrough right here. We're going just straight up
Straight up bourbon, huh?
Yeah, well, it's going to be on the rocks, but I'm just saying we're just doing bourbon. We're doing something a little bit different today. We're not doing any flavored bourbon like we've done in the past. We're not doing any old fashions like we've done in the past. We're actually, we have a breakthrough today.
Actually, our last few, we've been doing flavored whiskeys more than, actually not even bourbon, right?
Yes, exactly. Well, yeah, because it was a rye, I think, the last one we did. So, yeah. So, let's see here.
So, no maple in this one, no honey.
No.
Nice watery ice.
It's always the same thing.
Yes,
You get
sir.
your luck out here, John. I actually am going to pour a little of that water out.
No, what are you doing?
Sorry, man. You got to man up, buddy. There's still plenty there, John. Don't worry. All right. So this is actually one that's everyone wants Blantons. Blantons. You got Blantons? You got a store. You got Blantons. Everyone wants Blantons. I mean, Blantons is good, man. That's why everyone asks for it.
Is that the go-to? Is that the most popular brand of bourbon?
I'd say for people who are starting out, and they're looking for something good, I think that's the one that everyone wants. Yeah. To more of the, I guess, bourbon connoisseurs, it's not the, if they see it at the store, they're going to buy it probably, if it's at a good price.
Right.
But I wouldn't say it's like the one that someone like me, I prefer a lot of other bourbons to it.
So you're giving me the garbage. Okay.
No, there's a reason why everyone asks for it, put it that way. And you're new to this, so.
I don't want the good stuff yet.
Well, this is, it's good. Don't say that.
You know what I mean.
Good.
You know what I mean. The expensive goods.
Yeah, this is good. So we're doing.
Oh, that's lighter than the.
So yeah. So the reason why I want to start you out with this one, it's definitely a smooth bourbon. Okay. And it's a 93 proof. So. Out
of Kentucky.
Yeah. So yeah, this is all from like Buffalo Trace Distillery and everything. So Buffalo Trace does and Sazerac and all that stuff. Buffalo Trace is, Elmer T. Lee, Rock Hill, Stag, Weller. I mean,
Buffalo Trace is like the umbrella, and they got all these.
Buffalo Trace is probably the biggest one.
The powerhouse.
Yeah, over there. Yeah, they're probably the biggest. And, I mean, I got like my Sazerac with my old fashions and everything. So, but like I said, this one's 93 proof, so it's only 46.5% alcohol. This one in particular was dumped on September 29th of 2020, so they all have a dump date. So the cool thing about this is a lot of people that look for...
Dump date.
Yes, I know, sounds funny. It was this morning. No, I'm joking. But a lot of people look for that because, like, say their kid was born that date or it's their birthday or something. They're like, ooh, I'm looking for a dump date of whatever, So a lot of people, I'll see a lot of times on these groups, people are looking for specific dump dates.
What is that, 9/29?
Yeah, 9/29. Okay. And the cool thing about these is all the Blantons horses have a letter on them. This one is the N with the 2 dots because there's 2 N's in Blantons. So one is just a regular N and the other one actually has 2 little tiny dots next to it just to separate the two. And then when you look at them, in each bottle so it's Blantons. So each one will have the horse will be in a different position. Like the B is just a horse standing. Okay. And it's so it's just kind of a thing to get people to buy. Different bottles. Right? Yeah, then like you get the collection. Yeah, I actually have the stave. I actually have all the letters, but I don't have all the bottles open. But they have the stave. It's like like these stave shelves and everything, and it's got little things that you could put it. The bottle caps or tops, I meant to say, in it, and actually you can see the horse like it's running down the track. It's pretty cool. So that's the cool thing about Blantons. All right. I'm doing something a little bit different. I actually have not tried this one yet.
Wow, we got a first.
This is a Blackened Willett, which Blackened started with. It was just like a Metallica kind of bourbon,
Metallica the band.
Yes, yeah, it was like a collaboration. Cool. Yeah, this one is with Willett, and I actually like Willett rye. I'm a big fan of the rye, so I said, and this is a Kentucky straight rye whiskey finished in Madeira casks, and it's 54.8% alcohol, and this is a cask strength. So I've been actually waiting to try this one, and I told John, I said, you know what? Why not? I'm going to do it today, I think, and crack this one today.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Was that a special purchase or a recent purchase? Or
I picked it up a couple months ago. I picked this one up in New York.
Okay.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it in Jersey as much. And let me just get my glass here. All right, I couldn't hold the bottle and stretch around, I guess.
Yeah, that's all right. You're drunk on those bourbon wings, I think. Too much bourbon in that.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, too much bourbon in that sauce.
So,
Blackened.
yeah, Blackened Willett. Wow. Okay.
All right. I'm excited for you to try that.
Yeah, this will be interesting. I'm excited for you to try that too as well. I mean, that's a staple right there. I mean, that's...
yeah, it smells pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty smooth.
Yeah. Look at you. Granted, it's a little watered down, but yeah.
Yeah. Not terrible.
Yeah.
I like this better than the one we had last week.
Okay. The Hudson Maple?
The Hudson Maple.
Yeah.
This is smoother. This is not burning as much.
Yeah. Well, it's a smooth one. It's not a high alcohol like your cast strengths or your barrel strengths or your full proofs or anything of that sort. But yeah, this, let me tell you, man.
Yeah. How does that taste?
This is solid, man. See what I'm getting on this.
Are you getting you like Enter Sandman in your head when you take a sip, or?
I'm exiting light right now.
Awesome.
And I'm entering night.
Yeah, you can be unforgiven if you don't finish that. So.
Oh, cherry, I think. It's nice.
Yeah, good. It's exciting. You're trying something for the first time on the show.
Absolutely, man. I like it. It's really good. I wasn't sure about it. And this is my first thing, anything, Blackens.
So you think blackened, I think like blackened mahi-mahi, blackened chicken.
Yeah.
Like, is that what it means? Is it supposed to be like a spicy? Is that what the I know the drink is not spicy, but like the name, like what is it?
I think it's just going off Metallica, really.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Is there a blackened song from Metallica?
well, I mean, when you think about bourbon barrels and things of that sort, they char those barrels black and everything too, you know, so I guess it kind of goes hand in hand.
Gotcha.
I could be wrong, though. I don't know too much about it, but...
You didn't study up beforehand?
No, unfortunately not. Thanks, Mr. 20 Questions. But I do like it. I think it's pretty solid, man.
Good.
I think it's good. I think it's good.
So shout out to, what's the name of the guy?
The name of the band? Or
No, the name
this
of
is Blackened Willett.
Blackened Willett.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out Blackened Willett. Shout out Blantons.
Yes.
Shout out Proclamation and
Trillium. Shout out Marley's Gotham Grill.
Yes.
Shout out
Jim Dandy's. We talked about Jim Dandy's for the first time today.
Yeah.
A little bit of our past.
Yes, yeah, a big part of our past.
Shout out to Paul McCartney, R.I.P. in 1960s.
Shout out to Conspiracy Theories.
Yep. I want to go back to those.
Okay.
One day. We didn't go far enough. There's some silly ones out there.
Yeah.
And we're going to get you to look for aliens, brother. If I have to drink bourbon, you gotta hunt for aliens.
I guess that's, well, eventually I think you're gonna be drinking that bourbon more than you think. I think you're getting there. You've actually come a long way since the beginning, since the first time you had anything bourbon related.
To be honest though, I want to shoot it. I don't want to sip it.
To each their own. Hey, they say there's no wrong way to drink it, you know, but I mean, I wouldn't be drinking like an old Rip Van Winkle with Coke.
No.
You know?
That's in our future.
Yeah. You know, happy, you know.
Good stuff. I like this.
Yeah, well.
So, subscribe to us, comment.
Yeah, let us know. I mean, it's still a work in progress. It always will be. We always appreciate the feedback. And,
we love feedback.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, cheers, buddy.
Cheers, pal.
And as always, cheers to everyone else.
Cheers.
All right.
We're done. See you.
We're done.